the point of impact of a guided Russian missile in the heart of Ukraine's Kharkiv region. The blast wave was so strong, destruction spread for several city blocks. The city's mayor says there were no military targets in the area. Only civilians live here.
I woke up because of the sound of the explosion. It was very powerful. I told a friend Kharkiv was safe. She could come back. Now I blame myself.
This deep impact crater is from an attack that happened just a few hours ago. Multiple missile strikes in the early morning hours at the beginning of the workday. In Kharkiv, they're growing accustomed to Russian attacks. Grateful just to survive a day at a time. A second blast site and more devastation. For this woman, survival is bittersweet. She was not home when the missile hit, but her brother's lifeless body was pulled from the rubble. Hours later, news her grandmother was also killed. Investigators collect missile fragments, every piece of twisted metal, evidence, Ukrainians say, of possible war crimes. In the small village of Groza, the smell of blood still hangs in the air, after a missile strike on Thursday killed dozens attending a memorial service.
This is my family, my fellow villagers. I lost everyone. I feel nothing at all. There were mothers with children here. I don't know what the Russians want. I don't know what they wanted to prove.
Olga says what happened here is barbaric. 24 hours after this attack, police are still pulling people out of the rubble. Well, they're pulling remains out of the rubble. There are thought to be the body parts of multiple people in this one bag.
Why? This is a remote rural community of 300 people. There are no military installations here. This did not appear to be a military target. These are two civilian infrastructures filled with civilians, women, children, who are gone now.
A local prosecutor described these attacks as one of the biggest crimes so far in the war. And even to observers of countless conflicts, the apparent targeting of civilians living in a small village, nowhere near front lines. Nothing more than senseless violence. Zein Basravi, Al Jazeera, Groza, in Ukraine's Kharkiv region.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.